Hey Internet, your favorite idiot Chongo here. I'm on my way back home from work. It's one of my first days. It's going great so far, thanks for asking. It's dusk. I'm parked outside of CVS. This video is sponsored by CVS. It's got the logo on there. Boom. Now they owe me $100. Also sponsored by Nerds while we're here. Anyway, so for the last few months, my mind has been taken over by Smash Ultimate, because that game is going to rock everyone's socks off, including my own. But not only that, specifically, my mind has been taken over by Smash leaks. Of course, anyone can say that their dad works at Nintendo and Goku's gonna be in. But with every advancing Smash game, everyone's coming out with all these different leaks. And it's so easy to get sucked into them, at least for me. And I figured the only way I can get out of that is just to talk about them. And maybe while I'm at it, sort of explain, like, how Smash 4 is kind of similar, and maybe see if I can sucker you guys into getting stuck into this crazy ride that we call analyzing Smash leaks from Little Macs that are actually edited Shulks. Other way around, my bad. Shulks that are edited Little Macs. Can't think of any other memes from the Smash 4 era, so we're just going to stick with more Shulk being an edited Little Mac. Okay, so before we go into like all that, let's talk about what makes Smash leaks so special. You can leak anything, obviously. You can say, hey, this dude's in, this dude ain't. And of course, like, you can just say the, like, you can say anything, and of course a lot of the times they'll go like, okay, I don't believe you. And that's how Smash leaks are too. But the thing is that with Smash leaks, everything has a slight chance of validity to it. It's very difficult to find a legit reason that someone won't be included. Character doesn't fight, we have Villager. Character doesn't have a lot of animations, we have Mr. Game & Watch. Character wasn't even on a Nintendo console, we have Cloud and Snake. There's a lot of reasons. So I don't want to say anyone's fair game, because I still am not on Team Goku yet, but before we talk about what's going on with the Smash Ultimate scene, which will be outdated by the time this video comes up, probably, because there's so many leaks right now. Let's talk about Smash 4 and some things about that made it so special. One thing I want to talk about in particular is about a dude named Gematsu. Back in Smash 4, when the E3 of Smash 4 was about to come out, before it happened, some dude by the name of Gematsu, I can't remember if the name was Gematsu or if the website was, I think it was the name of the dude. And some dude named Gematsu said, hey, I got a leak for you. We're going to have Smash Bros soon. It's going to have, and forgive me if I get the order wrong, it's going to have Mii's, it's going to have the Wii Fit Trainer, it's going to have Mega Man, it's going to have Villager. And of course, everyone's like, yeah, okay, whatever. Then E3 happened, they announced Villager, Mega Man, and Wii Fit Trainer, which was a big point in his favor. Because, I mean, no one would have really guessed that. That's the opposite of a safe guess. Who would put Wii Fit Trainer in the game? Sakurai would. So everyone was frothing in the mouth of this Gematsu guy, and he came out with some more predictions. If I remember correctly, he predicted that there was going to be Little Mac, Shulk, and then he also predicted Chrom and Chorus Kids from Rhythm Heaven. And of course, once you have one person who's shown they can do something like somewhat valid, they have pretty good predictions, maybe they probably have an inside guy, because I mean, a guess like that is pretty hardcore, but they'll believe anything you say. And then from there, we get everyone sending in all these fake leaks, being like, I've seen the game. And almost all of them contained, like, you know, your Little Macs. They said Mii's were going to be in it. They said Shulk was going to be in it. But then you had all the fake leaks that were like, yeah, Chrom's going to be in it. The Chorus Kids are obviously going to be in it. Come on. It's obvious. It's clear. Come the Robin trailer, where my car is not in park. Why didn't I park my car? I've just been holding my foot on the brake for 5 minutes. Whatever. So that came out and introduced Robin and Lucina, and explicitly said Chrom wasn't in the game, which was nice. It was a nice day, because that means that Gematsu was blown out of the water. No one cared about Gematsu anymore, and it was just such a weird shift. And I personally loved it, because I love seeing all these leaks. Like, feel like whenever a leak gets too much credence, I love seeing it get shot down. And that's really like the baseline of what happened in Smash 4. Oh no, I didn't talk about the ESRB leak. Okay, so when most people imagine like leaks and stuff, a good example that I saw is there was one fake leak that had a very, very high definition Palutena render that looked super realistic, but it was fake. And then the Rayman one, for those of you who remember, some dude kickstarted a career by making a fake leak that looked like Rayman was in the Wii U version as DLC, but it was a fake, and he came out and said, hey, it was a fake, check out my show where I make fake Smash characters. But then the ESRB leak, when Nintendo 3DS Smash was sent through ESRB, someone took a picture of the screen, and it was blurry, it was low quality, and there were all these pictures and stuff of everyone trying to disprove it, which is where the meme of a picture of Shulk's portrait going by, a lot of people was like, no, they just edited Little Mac's face. So now you all know that Shulk is actually an edited Little Mac. But eventually it was proven, and it was true, and the ESRB leak happened. And it was pretty nice. It was a good time to be a Smash fan. And I loved the ride, so when Smash Ultimate was coming along, I knew that I would be on the ride once again, and here we are. So, now let's talk about how Ultimate's gone so far. It's evolved a lot, and we're not even done yet. But I can say right now, we're going to talk about a guy named Vergeben. Now, my stance on Vergeben, well, I know that people's opinions on Vergeben can be very polarizing. So I'm just going to say it. I think Vergeben is wrong. But I'll explain why in a second. Let's talk about what Vergeben, that's his name, has predicted so far. Before E3, he said that there's going to be no cuts from Smash 4, Snake's back, Ridley is in, and Isabelle's in. Actually, Isabelle, he said, no, Simon was in before E3. And so far, all those have come true. So what's there left? Oh, and then after that he said, oh yeah, by the way, Isabelle's going to be in. And that's true. So what's left for him? What has he said that hasn't been confirmed or denied yet? He said Ken is going to be an Echo Fighter. We're going to be getting some Minecraft representation. Very unclear as to what kind. He was very vague on that. A Square Enix character, which is, again, very vague. Ken as an Echo Fighter, which I'd say is a pretty good guess to make, considering that he's the original Echo Fighter. He's really the first clone in fighting games, specifically the one to Ryu. And then the last one is Incineroar, which I am hoping isn't true. No offense to Incineroar fans. But I'm seeing that history is like poetry here. And Gematsu was really, really trusted by a lot of people. And all the fake leaks were saying, yeah, Chrom's in. Yeah, Chorus Kids are gonna be in. Chrom and Chorus Kids, those are our boys. And you wanna know what happened, ladies and gentlemen? No Chrom, no Chorus Kids. Gematsu was wrong. And now we look at Vergeben, I don't know, or Vergeben, it's a German name, I think, either that or French, I don't know. And everyone's saying that Vergeben is on it. I hope that history repeats itself. But then again, you got people who are making videos who are just looking at every single leak that you see on, like, if someone posts on V and just goes like, hey, I totally have it. Some people will go like, hey, let's make a video about it and let's stretch it out to 12 minutes so that I can get more ad revenue and spend the first 5 minutes talking about my Discord server and my Patreon and wasting a bunch of time and then spending 7 minutes to read a leak that only takes 2 minutes to read. I am completely vaguing a very specific YouTuber. If you know who it is, then don't tell them I said that. Or do. I don't care. But with all these leaks now, of course you see like, oh yeah, Incineroar is definitely in. Oh yeah. Ken is definitely in. Oh yeah, the Square Enix characters are going to be Geno, which I personally think it's going to be Geno. And of course, and then there's all the talk about Skull Kid going on, which is a whole nother thing open. Definitely check out Papa Geno's. He made a really good video talking about why Geno is is so well followed. For those of you who don't know, Geno is from a Super Nintendo game called Super Mario RPG Legend of Seven Stars. He was only in one game, and he was, like, not even the main character of it. Obviously, it was Mario. I mean, come on. But he's gotten a lot of support throughout the years, and again, Papa Genos made an amazing video about it. Definitely check it out. But yeah, in terms of what I'm predicting for things, for a long time, in terms of like my predictions, because I guess that's the part of the video I'm at. This video has no focus. I'm just talking about Smash because I want to talk about Smash and eat nerds. So, originally I had a prediction that there are only going to be 103 stages in total, because when he declared that, he was like, voila, 103. We must be crazy. That seemed like a very, like, final way of saying it. Not to mention having 100 levels exactly, minus Battlefield, Big Battlefield, and Final Destination. Seems like a very square number. Seems like a very, like, solid, like, hit it there. But recently, Japanese magazine CoroCoro was advertising Smash Ultimate and said there were going to be 108. So, never trust me. I'm still on Team Geno. I'll say I'm still on Team Skull Kid, because I know that Alax and his cat, also known as Relax Alax, made another really good video. We're just out here recommending videos left and right, baby! Made a really good video talking about all the different Skull Kid theories, even the ones that are a bit more off the wall. Shouts to Chair Colors. In terms of my predictions, I'm thinking that we're going to get Geno, we're going to get Skull Kid. I feel like we're going to get a Gen 8 Pokemon, and it's not going to be Incineroar. I think it's going to be Lycanroc. I feel like Lycanroc would work. Maybe, I mean, a lot of people are saying Decidueye. I wouldn't mind Decidueye. Honestly, I wouldn't mind anybody. Heck, even though I say I'm not a fan of Incineroar, I wouldn't mind it. In terms of the, I feel like there's another character I was predicting, but I forgot about now. Oh yeah, I mean, Ken is an Echo, obviously, and Shadow is an Echo. There's a lot of people talking about different Echoes, which I wouldn't mind. Heck, even if, like, Chorus Kids come back from the old Gamatsu days, I wouldn't even mind it. But most of you have watched through this, and implying any of you watched this 12-minute video. Most of you watched this video through the 12.5-minute mark and thought, alright, what's your game plan here, Ryan? What's your final word? What's your bottom line? My bottom line is that this is the Smash days. We have 73 days from the time of recording until Smash Ultimate comes out. And in that amount of time, there's so much that we can predict, and there's so much that we don't know about, and sometimes it's just fun to think, what if? It's fun to take a look at all these people who are just putting up text saying, I totally work for this guy, I can't get image leaks because it's so difficult, and just to read those and think, huh, maybe that's right. Wouldn't that be something? There's something fun in the what ifs. And then when people put up images, it's fun to see people, like, just try their best to come together and do what they can to disprove it. Not from, like, a pessimistic point of view, but from like a way of making sure it's real, like true deduction. I don't know. It's fun. This is a really fun time. We've got 73 more days of it. Possibly less, considering that there's probably going to be a Smash Direct that tells all the characters. And then until then, well, there's DLC, but no one really talks about that. But yeah, bottom line is, oh yeah, Minecraft Steve is going to be in Smash. See you guys!